Alright guys, so Hamlet. I'm reading Hamlet today. And Hamlet by Shakespeare. Act 1, Scene 3. Laertes and his sister Ophelia enter. Laertes, my belongings are on the ship already. Goodbye, and my dear sister, as long as the winds are blowing and ships are sailing, let me hear from you. Write. Ophelia, do you doubt I'll write? Laertes, as for Hamlet and his attentions to you, just consider it a big flirtation, a temporary phase of a hot-blooded youth. It won't last, it's sweet, but his affection will fade after a minute, not a second more. Ophelia, no more than a minute? Laertes, try to think of it like that anyway. When a youth grows into a man, he doesn't just get bigger in his body, his responsibilities grow too. He may love you now and may have only the best intentions, but you have to be on your guard. Remember that he belongs to the royal family and his intentions don't matter that much. He's a slave to his family obligations. He can't simply make personal choices for himself the way common people can, since the whole country depends on what he does. His choice has to agree with the nation wants. So if he says he loves you, you should be wise enough to see that his words only mean as much as the state of Denmark allows them to mean. And think about how shameful it would be for you to give in to his seductive talk and surrender your treasure chest to his greedy hands. Watch out, Ophelia. Just keep your love under control and don't let yourself become a target of his lust. Simply exposing your beauty to the moon at night is risky enough. You don't have to expose yourself to him. Even good girls sometimes get a bad reputation. Worms ruin flowers before they blossom. Baby blooms are more susceptible to disease. So be careful. Fear will keep you safe. Young people often lose their self-control even without any help from others. Wow, I love that part. I'm gonna actually take a picture of that part. Let's see. Okay, I love this part. It's not very focusy, you know? I don't want to worry about the sun as much as I want to worry about the writing, but all right, keep going. Taking forever. I have a lot of videos I have to post. Okay, so Ophelia, after Laertes, her brother, is leaving, and he tells her to be careful with Hamlet, and why you have to be careful with Hamlet. You know, him, the prince, and how can't really make his own decisions. So Ophelia says, I'll keep your words of wisdom close to my heart, but my dear brother, don't be like a bad priest who fails to practice what he preaches, showing me the steep and narrow way to heaven while you frolic on the primrose path of sin. Laertes, don't worry, I won't. Polonius, their father, enters. I've been here too long, and here comes father. What good luck to have him bless my leaving not once but twice. Actually, so that was Laertes still talking. So he says, don't worry, I won't. Then his dad enters, and he's still talking. I've been here too long. Here comes father. What good luck to have him bless my leaving not once but twice. Polonius, you're still here. Shame on you. Get on board. The wind is filling your ship's sail, and they're waiting for you here. I give you my blessing again, and just try to remember the few rules of life. Don't say what you're thinking, and don't be too quick to act on what you think. Be friendly to people, but don't overdo it. Once you've tested out your friends and found them trustworthy, hold on to them, but don't waste your time shaking hands with every new guy you meet. Don't be quick to pick a fight, but once you're in one, hold your own. Listen to many people, but talk to few. Hear everyone's opinion, but reserve your judgment. Spend all you can afford on clothes, but make sure they're quality, not flashy, since clothes make the man, which is doubly true in France. Make sure they're quality, not flashy, since clothes make the man, which is doubly true in France. Don't borrow money and don't lend it, since when you lend to a friend, you often lose the friendship as well as the money. And borrowing turns a person into a spendthrift. And above all, be true to yourself, then you won't be false to anyone else. Goodbye, son. I hope my blessing will help you absorb what I've said. Oh, that was beautiful. Laertes, I humbly say goodbye to you, Father. Polonius, now go, the time is right, your servants are waiting. Laertes, goodbye, Ophelia. Remember what I've told you. Ophelia, it's locked away in my memory and you've got the key. Laertes, goodbye. Polonius, what did he tell you, Ophelia? Laertes, something about Hamlet. Polonius, a good thing he did, by God. I've heard Hamlet's been spending a lot of time alone with you recently, and you've made yourself quite available to him. If things are the way people tell me they are, and they're only telling me this to warn me, then I have to say you're not conducting yourself with self-restraint, and a daughter of mine should show. You're not showing yourself with the restraint a daughter of mine should show. What's going on between you two? Tell me the truth. Ophelia, he's offered me a lot of affection lately. Polonius, affection? That's nothing. You're talking like some innocent girl who doesn't understand the ways of the world. Do you believe his offers, as you call them? Ophelia, I don't know what to believe, Father. Polonius, then I'll tell you, believe that you are a foolish little baby for believing these offers. Are you something real? Offer yourself more respect, or, not to beat this word to death, you offer me the chance to be a laughingstock. Ophelia, Father, he's always talked about love in an honorable fashion. Polonius, yes, fashion is just a word, a passing whim. Go on. Ophelia, and he's made the holiest vows to me to back up what he says. Polonius, these vows are just traps for stupid birds. I know when a man is on fire, he'll swear anything. But when a heart's on fire, it gives you out more light than heat, and the fire will be out even before he's done making his promises. Don't mistake that for true love. From now on, spend a little time less with him and talk to him less. Make yourself a precious commodity. Remember that Hamlet is young and has a lot more freedom to fool around than you do. In short, Ophelia, don't believe his love vows, since they're like flashy pimps who wear nice clothes to lead a woman into filthy acts. To put it plainly, don't waste your time with Hamlet. Do as I say now. Come along. Ophelia, I'll do as you say, Father. The exit. That was Act 1, Scene 3. That was beautiful writing. I really want to read for you, do another reading and more videos of Hamlet in the words of Shakespeare's actual writing. Like it's supposed to be the play plus the translation anyone can understand. Shakespeare side by side playing English. So that was the end of Act 1, Scene 3. If you guys make it this far, I want to tell you guys, it's been on my mind. I was writing music this morning. I met a friend this morning hiking, and it was just super cool, man, super cool. But anyway, I want to say this just because, you know, if you guys come along, this is a golden nugget. If you guys follow my channel and actually want to read this book along with me, you're gonna get this this confident words I'm about to tell you. Is it takes a lot longer to get over, you know, a bad name. And for my life specifically, it was with women. It was with women. At the end of the day, a man ends up with a woman on his deathbed, and his family there, his kids. It's not about, a lot of times other men don't really, we men tend to start getting along from a distance, you know. But a man needs a woman, so word spreads and your heart even becomes a little afraid of love, uncertain of yourself because of the mistakes you made, until you could really realize that that was you at a different point in your life, and you accepted it, and now you could go on. And it takes a while to do that, though. A lot of times you're at your darkest time after the dust has settled, and you realize shit, and you could become embittered by it. You could, so like a lot of the things that they were telling their daughter and their sister Ophelia, Laertes and Polonius, is because they love her. They know the world, they don't know about Hamlet. They're unsure about Hamlet, They don't really know. So they're like thinking Hamlet's probably some spoiled, he's just young, and plus he has been a prince all his life. So, but his dad was a respectable man. I'm sure he didn't raise a bad son, but that's just what I'm saying. You could have women, but you don't mistreat them. You treat them kind and soft, and you understand, okay, she's giving herself to me. How do I go about this respectfully? It has to be with communication. You know, when I was out there and women would give themselves to me, it wasn't because they were easy, it's because they liked me. They seen something good in me. But this world twists it, oh, those are easy women, or this and that, and then later use an excuse like, oh, they were just easy, too easy. No, I just think you were easy as equally as easy, and it was a different part in your life and their life, and you couldn't see the strength in yourself. You saw just the comments of other people and the crowd and things of that nature. But at that time, you should have played it smooth, and any girl that wanted you, you know, you had great communication. They still could have been your friend to this day. They could still be somebody that you're confident in, you know, and then you guys are friends or something, you know. I'm just saying it takes a lot for your life person, because those people are going to go and live their life, you know. And there's times when you're so in fear, like you think someone's going to come back and get revenge on you, but you're still alive 10 years later and you're like, fuck. You know, I wasted time, you know, not accepting my mistakes and just getting better of it, you know, and not worrying about even the person that they're living their life, you know. They're probably imperfect people too, having to be around other people that they have to control themselves with words and get through these certain tense moments of maybe things they've done to their loved ones and family members, you know. I'm just saying, take my advice and how to treat women, you know. Everything they're saying that Hamlet might do to her and this and that, understand if that's you, you know. She's saying that Hamlet gives her sweet nothings, so we're gonna see if Hamlet really treats her well throughout the story, you know. You know, that's true. We're gonna see if Hamlet ends up being a good person, if he's really talking about love and he does really care for her. And but they're young, you know. And then yeah, we're gonna see. But you know, don't be someone who spits sweet nothings at a girl and it's all fake and phony bullshit, you know. She's already giving you her time and attention. She wants to hang out with you. You don't gotta even do all that. Just be yourself and tell her, you know, every day, you know, like, I'm not sure if this is a long-term thing, you know, like, you know, life has many, many years down the line, you know. You could just be friends, like, and then she'll tell you, well, no, I can't do that, you know. So then that's it. It's fine. That's Act 1, or Act 1, Scene 3. Peace.